years or so to meditate, and it is our tradition to sit silently together, and then normally after we sit and I give a little chat. And Melanie and Russell have asked me to give a little chat today, but don't worry, I won't make you sit in a full lotus. So I think you're better at this than I am. In meditation, there are two key principles that support our spiritual practice, and those are compassion and community. And as I always discuss in my chats, what we are really practicing on the cushion is how to live our lives off the cushion. For spiritual practice to be vital, it must carry over into our lives. Marriage, also being a spiritual practice and more than just a relationship, is supported by these same principles. Cultivating compassion is what allows us to meet the stress, difficulties, and suffering in the world with an open and joyful heart. The quality whereby we can meet pain without collapsing under its weight. It is the taproot that provides us with the ability to meet life with generosity, love, and wisdom. Compassion is what allows us to radiate love outward to others, even when we are faced with inner challenges or outward strife. This is the essential quality to develop in ourselves and in our spiritual practice of marriage, allowing us to meet the inevitable ups and downs of life with patience, joy, kindness, and an open heart. As you set out upon this new spiritual practice, remember to develop your compassion for yourselves, for each other, and for the world around you, that your love for one another may grow and be shared with all who enter your lives. You may note that I speak of spiritual practice not just in terms of self-development, or even just in terms of the development of your marriage, but in terms of your relationship with the world around you. We are connected with the world around us, and our spiritual practice must be rooted in community, or it will fail to blossom. I would like everyone to take a moment to look around the room. Look at those who have gathered here today for this blessing and this celebration. These people, you, are joining with Russell and Melanie into marriage. These folks, Russ and Mel, are those whom you are marrying. For just as there is no spiritual practice without community, there is no marriage without community. For our lives are not separate things, but are intimately connected to everything around us. When we join our lives and our families together, we recognize this interconnection and its absolute necessity. That's why we go through the trouble of having a wedding, of dealing with seating charts and invite lists and venues and everything that comes with family. We do this because we recognize the fundamental importance of this connectedness, of community to our lives, the realization that our lives are only meaningful in the context of others. So remember that your relationship is not a singular thing, it is a connected thing. May you always have community to seek refuge in. Russell and Melanie, I wish you all happiness and joy. May your spiritual practice of marriage deepen and grow plentiful. May your love be a source of benefit for all beings everywhere.
That was really good. I liked what that guy said. We have another reading at this time, so please welcome Melanie's friend, Maggie Light.
Hi. This is from Madeleine L'Engle's The Irrational Season. But ultimately, there comes a moment when a decision must be made. Ultimately, two people who love each other must ask themselves how much they hope for as their love grows and deepens, and how much risk they are willing to take. It is indeed a fearful gamble, because it is the nature of love to create. A marriage itself is something which has to be created, so that together we become a new creature. To marry is the biggest risk in human relations that a person can take. If we commit ourselves to one person for life, This is not, as many people think, a rejection of freedom. Rather, it demands the courage to move into all the risks of freedom and the risk of love, which is permanent, into that love which is not possession but participation. It takes a lifetime to learn another person. When love is not possession but participation, then it is a part of that co-creation which is our human calling.
Oh, thanks, Maggie.
Excellent work, Maggie. Where is the stand? Oh, it's right. Okay, thank you. At this point in the stand-up show / wedding, we are going to, Russell and Melanie are going to exchange their vows. Melanie is going to profess her vows to Russell.
Yes. How do you use these things? My mom thought you were a stripper. At the rehearsal yesterday, she said, he had a good body. Is he a stripper?
Thanks, Suzanne. I do that.
So maybe later. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Okay, I wrote this on my diary, and then I ripped it out. I'm gonna get serious here, so brace yourself. Russell, I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. You are by far the kindest, smartest, and most grounded person I know. You're an amazing human being, and I admire you in every way possible. I love you more and more each day. My life has been so enriched since you came into it. I've been exposed to cool things like composting and growing your own produce. I've incorporated thought-provoking things into my life, like This American Life and the newspaper. Comes every day. I now know there's a difference between conservation and sustainability and what those things are. And I've discovered that I can vote more than once every 4 years. I'm glad that I could also enrich your life by introducing you to things like Barry's Boot Camp, P90X, and asthma inhalers for cats. I've also taught you to be aware of favorable weather conditions for naturally curly hair. Guess we are a little different. Who would have thought that a minimal techno DJ and a Dave Matthews fan club member would end up together? Russell was in the Dave Matthews fan club. Speaking of my hair, I want to thank you for always bringing me back shower caps from your business trips. I want to thank you for always being patient with my difficulty keeping a cell phone charged or bringing the charger to the wedding hotel room. Thank you for turning off the burners on the stove when I forget every week. Thank you for accepting all of my other quirks, as there are many. Thank you for always encouraging me to pursue my dreams, even the laundromat idea. Thank you for always pushing me to communicate and for always listening. Thank you for always being willing to grow. And the biggest one, I think, is thank you for always owning your part. Moving in with you this past year has been a lot of fun. It's been so much fun, sorry. And I feel we're enjoying each other's company more and more as time goes on. I love laughing out loud with you on a regular basis. I love trying new things with you, like backpacking with the buffaloes in Catalina. I love that we allow one another space, especially when we're having a hard time. I knew that day, early in our relationship, when you rode your skateboard down my driveway with a huge bouquet of flowers from Whole Foods, that my life would never be the same again. You continue to go out of your way to make me feel special. You've always treated me so well that over time, I realize I've come to believe I deserve it. I can't wait to start this next big chapter of our life together in Nashville. I look forward to having kids with Southern accents. I am so proud of you. I know that sky's the limit for you and that you will be Obama's right-hand environmental man, like I told my parents. I'm also so proud that I will soon get to call you my husband. So thank you.
Joseph.
There you go.
Thank you. You look beautiful. So when we first started dating, I'd just come back from traveling, hence the skateboard and the flowers. So I'd sold everything. I was living in my mom's garage with no car and no job. And you know, in the last 3.5 years we've been together, I feel that my life has just gotten so big, and I feel very lucky to be with you, and I feel that all of that growth has just been because of our relationship together. So I want to thank you. And you know, the last couple of months have been filled with so many big decisions and a lot of challenges, and I feel that working together through all these different opportunities and challenges has made me even more confident in our marriage together. And so I feel, people have asked if I felt nervous, and I haven't felt nervous. I felt even more unsure every day that today's grown closer. So I'm excited to take this path with you wherever it may take us. And I vow to be honest with you. I will trust you with all my heart. I want you to have the same trust in me. I vow to treat you with respect and kindness. You're the most thoughtful and kind person I've ever met, and your generosity and empathy bring so much warmth into our home. I vow to have fun with you, take adventures, and continue to be silly. I vow not to take you for granted. I vow to put effort into our relationship. I vow to stay faithful, and I vow to be your friend, partner, and ally.
That was good. This is gonna be better though. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Love. Exciting and brave. Come aboard. We're expecting you. Yeah. Life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you. Love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. Yeah, love boat. Offering something for everyone. Set a course for adventure. Your mind on a new romance. And love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile, yeah, on a friendly shore. Yeah, love boat, da-da-da. Soon we'll be making another run. Ba-ba-ba-ba, love boat. Da-da-da. Offering something for everyone. It's love. Oh, that was terrible. Let's try that again. It's love. Welcome aboard. It's love. That was the theme song from the Dukes of Hazzard, for those of you who can remember that long ago. All right. This has come to time in the wedding. See, we're getting there. This is a wedding. This is real. This is like a wedding. And we are going to have the exchange of the rings, I think, now. Matt is holding the rings.
Can you take that one for a second?
Hey, yes. All right, exchanging of rings. This is the important part. Okay, if you would repeat after me. This is how we decided this is going to work. Russell, you're first. Okay, Russell, repeat after me. I, Russell, take thee, Melanie, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forth, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, and sickness and health, for love and to cherish till death do us part. Go.
I, Russell, take thee, Melanie, to have and to hold from this day forward for sickness and in health.
No. You missed that all. That's not any of the things that I said. Try to do better. Okay, you know what? I can tell that you're not that bright, so we're going to slow this down a little bit. I, Russell, take thee, Melanie, to be. Okay, that's going to take way too long. We're going to do this. Okay. I, Russell, take thee, Melanie.
I, Russell, take thee, Melanie.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poor.
I have no idea why I'm the one talking right now. In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Fabulous. Melanie.
All right.
Ready?
I know what you're up to.
No, I don't think it would work the second time. I, Melanie, take you, Russell, for my lawful husband.
I, Melanie, take you, Russell, for my lawful husband,
To have and to hold.
to have and to hold,
From this day forward.
from this day forward,
For better, for worse.
for better, for worse,
For richer, for poor.
for richer, for poor,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health,
Until death do us part.
until death do us part. Put it on.
That ring is on. Yes. Oh, we're getting there. If anyone knows any reason why these two should not be wed, please just keep it to yourself. Seriously, this is an expensive room, and the drinks are not cheap. We're all here, and there's football games being played as we speak. We don't have time for this. If you have a long-standing crush on Melanie, we don't care. We all have a huge crush on Melanie. Just join the club.